One of the most fun I had was during Vegas. Have you seen the movie Hangover?
Yeah.
Like when they just go in Vegas, they're like ta-da. It was the same thing. I put on the same song. Everybody was packed. We were in party mood. We started drinking. We buzzing, and we hitchhiking with one random guy who picked us up, who was driving dogs for a living.
Ooh.
So and I was like, "Do you want to join us in Vegas?" He was like, "Yeah, let's do it." One of the first songs we made goes like, "When we fall down, the spirit raises. Still young, but been through a lot of phases. We always get troubled by the things we can't change. I don't want to talk, that's the useless exchange." Upgraded, top level entertainment, self-made, people hated, life generated.
This must be the quickest recording I've ever had ever since I've started this. We talked yesterday.
Yeah.
And then it just happened.
Well, I like to do things fast. If you miss an opportunity, you miss an opportunity. It's just better do it fast.
Exactly.
You have a chance.
And we didn't even have a proper pre-show chat.
Nah, we were just like, hey, let's do it today. Okay, fine, I can make it. See you there, and now we're here.
Yeah. All right, so let's make it happen. Well, you certainly have quite a few interesting stories to tell. It's impressive to hear about some of your journeys. One of them traveling from your country, which is Latvia, hitchhiking from your country to Portugal.
Yeah.
Which is certainly a little bit under 2,000 miles, I think.
I would say it's over 4,000 kilometers.
More
something
or less.
Something like that. If we do. Well, we were two friends. I had a friend who I made videos with. So he's like the kind of friend who's always down for everything. And then we had another girl who actually helped us a lot, because woman face when the car drive past you is really important. It makes you like, oh, there's a lady, let's stop it. And so yeah, we decided to hitchhike, and it was 3-month journey.
It took long.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the last one either.
It wasn't the last one. It didn't stop me. No, it just showed me the way how easy it could be, and how
you did so from New York to California?
California as well. Yeah.
How long did it take?
Also 3 months.
Wow.
One-way ticket.
Do you just target it? Like you do it on purpose? The 3-month length?
Well, we did this for 2 summers. So after the school break, there's like 3 free summers in the summer, 3 summer months. So yeah, the first one was from my country. We just like said, "Mom got by," and she was like, "Where are you gonna sleep, son?" I said, "I don't know, Mom. I'm just gonna go."
Yeah.
And then Lithuania. It was like, if I remember correctly, it was 14 countries. 14 countries, whole Europe basically. I saw everything.
That's a lot, man.
So at my age, I would say pretty decent.
What got you into that?
I guess myself, like I said, the thing that I don't know why are we on this earth and what we're supposed to do here, but I was never the one who was so much in some career. I think you have to do experiences. Traveling, see places was one of them. I wanted to see the Paris Tower. I wanted to see Spain. I wanted to see UK. And if I want to see them, I just had to go and see them. Yeah. So also, I wanted to surf. I still haven't done that. Also, though I wasn't Portuguese, but like, it's one of the things I will do.
Yeah. One of my previous guests said that she's probably learned more about the world by traveling than she did at school. So you get to learn a lot, certainly.
You know, there's this saying like, life smart instead of book smart. I'm both. That's good, but
right.
But the traveling was the thing that actually taught me, more about how world really works, how people are. One thing is like my grandma, till like last year, she was not ever been outside the country borders. So she was like telling son, it's risky and everything, giving me all those reasons why not to. I just found the reason why too. The only one, it was my will, and that was the thing that it's changed everything. I understood how different people are and how familiar we are at the same time. So
have you ever been sort of reluctant to go to a destination? So you've made up your mind, but you're still reluctant because you know maybe there could be some potential danger, scary places.
Yeah, of course. When we traveled in Europe, and I didn't had much expectations, because like we changed a lot of countries, and UK was pretty. There were some points where I was like, "Oh, this is this." Well, we were in Brixton at night. We're just eating rice in the street, and we have no place to stay. And it's already, and you see all some drug addict people coming, and they just like tweaking, and we were sitting there, you're like, "Damn."
That's part of the experience, right?
That's part. Well, it could be the last experience if things go.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, well, that's the moment when you realize the world is there's really high highs and there's really low lows.
Yeah,
and that was like kind of conclusion I got. Like, there's a lot of it was like big rodeo. You hop in, wow, things are going great. Then you're down. You don't have a place to sleep. You just lay on the ground, watch the stars. Then you wake up and you're like, okay, let's go again. And
yeah.
But one of the most scaring experiences was when we were South Chicago. There's a lot of people I saw on the internet as well, where people like they call it O Block, which is like one of the dangerous parts in the whole America. If I think it's one of the top ones. So we were there during the day. It was like there are not houses even. There's just shelters.
Wow.
Everything is built in shelters. We walked next to it, not inside of it, because if we walked through, we could not maybe make it. And I walked to people. I'm like, hey, can you drive us a little bit further? We need to get to the next destination and something. And they were like, nah, boy, I don't do that shit. And then we asked to some ladies, and they're like, baby, you too young. No. And
Wow.
that's cool experience. Like,
when you say Chicago, the gun, violence there is
everything and
crazy.
everything. Yeah. But it drives me at some point.
I think there must be something scary and creepy about traveling. Traveling is a little bit like a movie, right? We need to have a climax. You know, it has to go through low and high patches, and that's what spices it up, and it makes the experience fun.
Well, the people say life is not like a movie. Well, I proved myself it could be.
Yeah.
It basically, and I'm still living my movie. I'm the main character. I'm just going on.
So I guess you would identify yourself as an adventurous person, right?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing new things. I like to prove myself, and when I prove myself, there's also many other people who comes with it who can say like, "Oh no, it's impossible."
Mm-hmm.
I prove it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, that's not that hard. You just gotta do it and fully dedicate your mind to it.
One time that you've had the most fun at one of your destinations.
Well, so you could get the bigger picture. In the Europe, we hitchhiked. It was two boys, me, my best friend, and the girl who was also the same age as we were. So we were like three. I don't know how old were we, like 19, 20, something like that. I'm talking like I'm 44 now, but it was 3 years ago. But yeah, and in America, we were hitchhiking the same friend, but the girl changed. It was my older sister, and she's 28. So there was a little bit year difference, like from 21 and 28. But one of the most fun I had was during Vegas. It's like you enter. Well, I don't know, have you seen the movie Hangover?
Yeah.
Like when they just go in Vegas, they're like, da, da,
That's
da.
how it felt.
And it was the same thing. I put on the same song. Everybody was packed. We were in party mood. We started drinking, we buzzing, and we hitchhiking with one random guy who picked us up who was driving dogs for a living.
Ooh.
So and I was like, do you want to join us in Vegas? He was like, yeah, let's do it.
Big dogs in the car.
Basically, he just dropped off. There was cages with the dogs.
Okay.
So he moves the seats, let us in. He's like, let's go Vegas. And we just go with the stranger in the car, la, la, and then we drive into Vegas. And he was so nice. So we were like, sometimes in life, there's a moment when you decide you're the one in control how long the moment will last. Like, this is the moment. You can make it stop, or you can push, like squeeze it more and more. So we were having fun. We're like, okay, let's twist it more scary. The guy name was, I think, I forgot the name a little bit, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So we were like, do you want to stay with us? We have a hotel. Just come with us. So he was like, okay, why not? And he had like a big beard.
Yeah.
Like, he was like actually looking.
I literally thought about it. Like when you said the guys, let's go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, he had a big beard and he was everything fully. And he just says, okay. So he comes with us and we are having a blast with a stranger in Vegas. Like, you don't think about day after, day to day. It's just the present moment.
Yeah.
And next morning we were like, okay, we get breakfast. He's still with us. His name was Walter. And then like next moment happens. Somebody comes to us and he's like, okay, you want to go take ice bath? I'm like, ice bath? Oh, well, so next thing I
Not
know,
for me.
yeah, it was freezing. I never done that in my life before. That was first time.
I even have a hard time having a cold bath here in Spain. So can you imagine ice bath? No way. I mean, you know how cold the water gets here, even in summer. Tap water
Yeah.
is as cold as anything you get off the fridge, literally.
It is, but the moment we were like, yeah, we were hyping up. We're like, yeah, let's do ice bath next day. Let's do. And then the day came, and I'm standing next to the like big like water place where we just gotta go in. He pours ice in it. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go in it. And it was first time he like pushes me underwater. It's freezing cold, and you come first. You're like freezing, a little bit shaking, but then you have to like when you break the threshold in your mind.
Exactly.
Well, that changed kind of my life. It brought me into the higher.
You unlocked another dimension.
I was out and in at the same time. I was everything and everything.
It's a common practice to strengthen people, actually. Even professional athletes, and many people actually do it. Those who are pretty much vested in some of the philosophical things, stoicism and some of the things, they actually do have cold baths. It is praised for many benefits, actually.
I really enjoyed that moment. It kind of changed my life. Like you said, I walked outside and you feel so hyped. You're like full with energy. You're down to do everything. And
your body takes the water temperature. So it's just the first sensation, right?
No, after those 3 minutes, still freezing. Still freezing. You convince yourself that it's fine, but it's still freezing. It's still...
Right.
But that was that whole experience, everything. And I think one day before we saw the Grand Canyon. So there was like many things that just happened. It was like, wow, that was having a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, tough people become so by training themselves to feel comfortable in uncomfortable situations, I believe. So it takes all these types of experiences that will sometimes get you into things that you're not prepared for, you don't necessarily want to do, unpredicted and unplanned events. And that's part of the traveling journey, right? So can you share with me any other unplanned scenario that came up at one of your destinations?
There's not like one particular scenario.
Many things.
Whole trip.
Yeah.
When you walk outside and you don't have a single plan. Imagine like you're a completely free person. You're like homeless at the same time, but like you're open to the whole world at the same time. So you just walk the street and you're like, well, what do I want to do now? I want to hitchhike a car. I want to walk with my feet. I want to eat. I want to dance. And you're basically open to everything. And then when you fully because there's moments when you see already sun is going down, you start stressing a little bit about things. Well, you just have to learn how to blow it off. Like, okay, fine. The moment is just gone. That's it. And you just be present. And then kind of, I don't know if it's manifestation or believing or something, but the world kind of makes everything work. So there's no point of stressing about things. The world will it's going to happen what's meant to be happen. So the whole trip basically was the thing you asked. You said one thing, the whole trip, trip, that experience, not planning, nothing. You just go with the flow.
Talking about flow, you're into hip hop.
Yeah, that's also the thing. Yeah.
Music, rap specifically, right?
I would not say rap. I would say all kind of music. I like to make some sad songs. Okay. I like to make some hardcore songs. I like different things.
Yeah, when I look at your drape here, it looks more like a rapper's outfit.
That's my style.
Yeah. What is one place you've always planned to visit, but you ended up procrastinating over and over, until now maybe?
No, I still got places I want to. I want to see the whole world. I want to see India. I want to go Africa. I want to see Japan, China, Alaska. I want to see the whole world. There's so much places and I don't think the world is something else out here. There's just places to be, people to be with, communications to make, and connections and experience.
Yeah,
experience, and that's most of the thing. Like also, and the things you don't expect always turn out to be the best. So also this moment right now, we just two guys didn't know each other 2 days ago.
Exactly.
And we're sitting in the studio recording something. We just made things happen.
Exactly.
And that's also, like I said, it's the moment. You are the one who can make things happen. Only you and nobody else. So if you put pressure on other people and hope for other people to do something, that not always works. If you want it, you have to go and take it.
Right. Tell us about your country. What is it famous for?
Well, my country is a small country. We have a song when my friend I'm coming from the small country, 2 million population.
Oh,
So-
2 million.
2 million population, yeah. The flag is red, white, red. It's like three stripes. There's a behind story for that. There was like soldier was wounded from a war, and he laid on a white blanket, and the blood from the both sides dripped out, and it made like red. In the middle was white where he was laying, and the red. So we're pretty patriotic, I would say. We have pretty good Baltic Slavic blood, and we're strong. We're strong country. Small but strong.
And what does your language sound like? Russian.
Nah, well, people mix that up. We have a border with Russia, but I would say we're completely different. We have also in our country many people who speaks Russian, but I would say actually like maybe 50% we got, but not. Yeah, they speak Russian, so Russian is popular language in our country. It's really useful if you speak that language, but we're a different country. We have our own everything, and
How do you say hello in your language?
ciao,
Huh?
ciao.
Oh, okay. I think we have it in another language. Italian?
Ciao, yeah, ciao. Yeah,
exactly.
something like that. We have hard alphabetic. We have like if we write it down, it's like C with a little thing on top of it. Chi, ciao.
Ah.
Yeah, so
That's why your name sounds Richard.
yeah, Richard.
And
it's
I,
like
I read it Ricard.
Yeah, it's Richard. I'm really happy my mom gave me that name though.
So what do you think will be your next destination?
Right now, I'm here in Spain. I haven't thought about it. I think it could be China or Japan or Tokyo, something like that.
Somewhere in Asia, yeah.
Yeah, I wanna, or maybe I was thinking going to Africa as well. I can't
Yeah.
decide between those two. I have friends in, I think, Ghana. I want to maybe go there and experience that place. Well, world is so big, you know.
Are you attracted to cultural heritage sites?
Yeah, it all like attaches me. It's to see how different people are, like how buildings different are, how we live different, but at the same time we all are the same. We still, all of us needs to eat just different type of food. All of us need to like do some activities, just different type of thing. Here people don't skate. Skating is like now next to the place where I live, it's like so unique. It's so hyped. I was playing ice hockey before I started doing all the traveling. I quit my career. I was doing it professionally. So for me, it was like basic daily basis. I was on the ice more than I was walking. So that's different.
I guess it's pretty cold, right? Your country.
Well, right now, each year we had the snow. This year is still out of it. So it is colder, but then here, but also not like in Alaska. It can go to the -20 Celsius. Maybe.
Okay. Oof, that's something.
That's you feel it.
Pretty
Yeah,
much never happens here. I mean, except in maybe some of the
Have you seen the
remote
snow
areas.
here?
Last time it happened here in the city was in 2022.
That's 2 years
and-
ago.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
But that was a very historical event. It was called Filomena. So it's a snowstorm that accidentally hits the city and then Madrid, and that's how it happened. And I think before then, it was certainly not less than 4 to 5 years, up to 7 or something like that.
Imagine.
And that thing was massive. I mean, it was massive compared to the other snow episodes we've had.
But it was
here in
like
Spain
it
before.
was still on the ground, like some level, right?
Yeah, I mean, it went to. I mean, where I stayed, it went up to a meter.
Could you build a snowman with that snow?
People did. I didn't go out that much, and I traveled. I had to go back home. So many things I couldn't do. Then it was COVID-19 as well.
Yeah.
And but that was pretty nice actually. Generally, it doesn't happen here. So you have to go to the north, or you have to go to the some of the suburbs outside Madrid. So they have very nice ski resorts as well, and many snow activities that you can do there.
You said about things about what is my country like. Now I remember. We don't have mountains. We have like really flat ground. We are the highest mountain, if I'm not wrong, is like 900 feet. Could it be like that? Yeah, it's really nothing compared to here. So, and we were hiking the other day, 2 days back. I still my legs still hurt a little bit. We have a lot of trees though. hell out of trees, and pretty good food. On food wise, we also, when I was in America out there, I really saw the difference in food. At first, I was really excited about eating all the American food because it's so tasteful. I thought it's like you eat those burgers and they just and then all the pasta and stuff. And then after like 2 months, every day eating that thing, you're like, this is shit. This is really, it's not food.
Yeah.
And even we were staying at hotels in the morning when the breakfast where you eat the open breakfast.
Yeah.
There's like a sign. This food can cause cancer. I was like, how can they do that? They
No
feed
way.
us. It's like, yeah, well, people in Europe, we should really be appreciated of food here.
Yeah.
That's the one of big conclusion. I haven't been to the other way around to the China side, but like American food, it's really, really sad situation with that.
Yeah, I could imagine. Hey, man, I know you're a rapper. I can't end this without having you spit some bars. So let's do something.
All right, let me think of some. There's one song we made, one of the first songs we made goes like, when we fall down, the spirit raises. Still young, but been through a lot of phases. We always get troubled by the things we can't change. I don't want to talk, that's the useless exchange. We finish school and they send us to college. Some be smart, go gain the knowledge. We walk in so different, but we walk out the same. They cut it for wings and make us dumb as they. I met this lady, she was so in education. I asked her, what you love about life? She said, job. I asked her, why? She said, because when everybody leaves, that's the thing that's still mine.
That's fire, man. It gives me Eminem vibes.
Eminem vibes?
Yeah. I don't know why, but I mean, it's pretty old school.
It is old school, yeah.
Yeah, that you know I can beatbox, so I think we can do something with it as well.
Show me
Check this. I mean, I'm not that good, but I can try. The classic beats is gonna be like.
Graded, top level entertainment, self-made, people hated, life generated, school almost failed. If I'm the fucking next, then God, well, I'm created. And I know that in this world there's more than this, but this for me is more than this. I never judge the situation where I'm at, but the more I want, somehow the more I get. Two bros keep grinding for the lemon cash. When we made a road, we made a hell of dust. I had a dream, so I woke up and I'm living it. MJ jacket on my shoulders, I'm killing it. Slushing down the road with the middle finger. If I raise a glass for them homies who are chilling in the back.
Yeah, man.
Nice one.
Lit. Yeah.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice one.
I'm still the kid that I used to. Living big with a dream like I used to. In Spanish, people think that I smoke too much. We just made a song and the theme's just that. Oh my, I just wanna have a good time. So why are we still here? Estoy perdido, contigo veo. Me encontré cuando yo te vi llegar. La noche fría y tu coqueteo.